record. Look what I found.
What is it?
It is most interesting. A gramophone record of La Scala.
Oh, that is not so interesting. A lot of records are released in Milan.
Have a look at this.
Lead singer Giovanni Rossi. Our Giovanni?
Yes, and I believe this record was unreleased.
What do you think, Anna?
I'm not certain, Father, but I am sure all of these events are connected.
Let's return to the hotel.
Meine Damen und Herren, as you know, Mr. Peterson has been found dead with a knife in his chest.
Oh my God!
Some people think he committed suicide.
He did.
Given the number of recent sudden deaths, I wouldn't be so sure.
What do you know, Walter?
Well, Dr. Hartman was shot to death but had no gun. How do you think he died?
Well, the situation is now very serious. We cannot reach the police, and so we need to investigate. Did anyone see anything suspicious last night?
The lights went out.
We know that. Did anybody see anything else that was strange?
No, nothing at all, Otto. I was sleeping like a baby.
All right, another question. Did everybody stay in their rooms all night?
Yes.
Where else would I have been?
Yes.
Are you sure, Walter?
Yes, Otto.
After returning from my evening walk, I never left my room.
Great. What about you, Claudia?
Excuse me? What was the question?
Did you spend last night in your room?
What? Of course I did.
No, Claudia, please. I didn't mean anything wrong. I'm sorry.
Ridiculous.
And you, Giovanni?
I was in my room. After a few slices of meat and a glass of wine. I was in my room. Yes, I was in my room.
All right. So everybody was inside. And yet, Mr. Peterson is dead.
So, what do we do now?
Try to stay together.
Otto is right. I'm going outside to check a few things. Who wants to go with me? May I join you? Of course. Meet me near the cellar.
Excuse me, meine Damen. I decided to join you.
Certain. So, what do you think of all this?
I'm very suspicious of Walter. Do you agree?
Yes. Remember how he reacted to my idea that Mr. Peterson killed himself?
Yes, that was interesting. And when he explained how the others died. And he was so sure. Almost like he did it.
By the way, I found Walter's gloves in the cellar the other day. Right after Dr. Hartman's death. We need to do something about Walter. I suggest we go look for more clues inside the cellar.
Look for anything suspicious.
Great! I found a passport. Look! Professor Clark's passport. The one he lost. What is it doing here? How did I miss it the first time? After all, I did find Walter's gloves. I told you we need to do something about him, and quickly.
I suggest we go to his room and check his belongings. It is room number 9.
Did you find anything? I would never have guessed Walter liked books.
What is it? Claudia.
Professor Clark's book. And it looks like Walter has read it. A lot. Interesting. Anything else? Otto?
No, I found nothing of interest.
I wonder where Walter is now. I think we should check on Professor Clark as quickly as possible. He should be in room number 1. Walter, what are you doing here?
What do you mean?
What are you doing in Professor Clark's room?
It's all right, Claudia. I'm explaining the difference between Vedism and Brahmanism to Walter. What's wrong, Claudia?
We found Professor Clark's book in your room. What was it doing there?
Oh, you've been in my room without permission. Nice.
We are sorry, Walter. Can you answer her question?
What's wrong with me having Professor Clark's book? I'm a huge fan. I've read all of his books.
We didn't know that.
Well, now you do, I guess. May I ask you a question, Claudia?
Go on.
Mr.
No.
All right, one more question. When Otto asked everyone if they had spent all night in their rooms, you told everyone you had.
Well...
Why did you lie? I know your room was empty this morning. Furthermore, I know you were with Giovanni.
It's not what you think. I can explain.
Please do. I think Anna, Professor Clark, and Otto are keen to know what happened.
I was alone. It was night. All the murders, the whole situation made me very nervous. I was afraid. I wanted company. Everyone was asleep except Giovanni, who also lied. Please don't blame him. It was my idea. And that is why Mr. Peterson committed suicide. He was in love with me. And when he saw me with Giovanni, he couldn't bear it. He killed himself. It's all... We should go to Giovanni's room immediately.